going on? What's up? So listen, if you want to be a swing trader and you're trying to find some good reference points or entry points, well, treat the 4-hour time frame just how you would treat the 15-minute time frame when it comes to the session boxes. When you're able to box off the high of the week and low of the week, you'll be able to treat it as a normal Asian box heading up into the new week. But let's look at this slide. This is a very rare slide. I've never seen it in any videos. If you have seen it, you're very fortunate. But yeah, so all rules have been established, must be adhered to. This can be applied to the 1 hour or 4-hour charts. Cool, 4-hour charts will work for me. The box can also be used to identify double hits, like a type 2 22, where it takes 2 sessions for them to work a high or whatever to the high of the day, low of the week. And the applications, I guess, are endless. The power lies in letting these markets come to the perceived support and resistance levels or trapped areas on the chart for higher probability trades. So you're going to sit there, well, how can I utilize this? How can I set up my chart? Well, how to apply this to the charts? All we have to do is go back 5 days and mark the high of the week and low of the week. Luckily for us, I have that indicator where it automatically shows that for you, and then it automatically extends the lines 3 to 5 days, to the current day. And luckily again, I already have the indicator boxed off for us, for the time box indicator, and I just have one weekly box, and then that. So we go to this other slide, and this is so simple. It's nothing hard, and the box trade. So with an additional box, there is an indicator in there. I don't use it, just for certain areas you could look for alarms and stuff like that. I don't use that, but we are able to monitor multiple charts for higher probability setups, just like with fractional disparity. But another indicator that they're going to be using is the harmonics, the ZUP indicator, and the box. We can create a powerful entry tool for for easier trades. So let's take a look. This is very simple. So if we look at, let's just do the rundown. Let's do a quick rundown. So we're here on Monday, and we're looking at last week's high and last week's low, right? We want to make sure that we place our trades, or we're looking for the weekly trap, right? We're looking for price to enter or come around these areas and do a first push, pullback, second leg, entry is right here. With point and figure, you're supposed to enter on when this black column of X's proceeds overtakes this column of X's. So the entry parameters to the second leg is already taken care of. And that's that. So yes, you had to wait 1 or 2, 3 days to see what price does at the last week's high and last week's low. But if you're working on the 15-minute chart like I am as well, then you automatically know about the 3-day cycle. If price is in the middle, I'm not really looking to trade in the middle of here, especially on a Monday or Tuesday. I'm waiting to see if I can get on the current trend. The current trend, I don't have the dashboard on here, was bearish, right, from last week. So we automatically know that we should be looking for sales. But keep in mind that we're keeping an eye on the current week's high. This blue line is the current week's high. Then we have last week's high, the box. And then this current week's low is down here. But nevertheless, we're looking for pairs. That's why, you'll have the alert. That's why Steve recommend you just set up alert whenever price does get to last week's high, last week's low. We're looking for that trap pattern. That's that. But obviously, price never touched last week's high, last week's low. It's a continuation of a bullish trend on JPY. I'm just looking for the reversal because I understand the 3-day cycle. 1, 2, 3, level 3. Look at that. But if we look at GPCHF, we're looking for price to be at last week's high, last week's low. We did not get that. Oh, okay. GBP CAD This could have been like on a pretty short on a Tuesday, Wednesday. Let me see. This is Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. So yeah, Wednesday gave out a perfect 3-day cycle reversal. You see price made one level, just real quick. We could just say this is, let me zoom out. Yeah, there we go. So peak formation, level 1, level 2, level 3. Look at that. The vector, like vectors 1, 2, 2, 3. Second leg is right here. Move the scare traders out, and then boom. How many pips is that? Let's see. Right from here for here, 133 pips. Like, come on now. And we go straight up to last week's high. That's nothing but market profile. That's nothing but smart money, market makers controlling the market, trapping traders. You see the current week's PSR, right? Yes. If you want to trade with the trend, yes, you can be selling, with the trend line, because we're looking for price to come down here anyway and set some type of trap. Now, if you have the TDI on here, I'm pretty sure there will be divergence. This will be a shark fin, and that's that. That's cool, but let's see if we can find another pair that reacted to last week's high and last week's low. This was a breakout, so this will be a type 1. Whenever we see price breaks out, this should be automatically a type 1 setup. Second leg came a day after, so you're not stressing, you're not really worried about what's going on in the 15-minute chart, because you already know these setups takes a little bit time, like a day or two, for that second leg or the structure to develop, and that should give you enough confidence to trade back in the range or to the other side of the zone. And that was very beautiful. GBP-NZD gave out a similar setup, type 1 W. This move right here, this impulse is just a second leg W, but I recognize this to scare traders out. And price gave out how many pips for NZD? About 300 pips. Come on now, 300 pips. So if you just want to focus on, like with fractional disparity, you do have other NZD pairs to focus on, but if you just want to focus on 6 pairs or 12 pairs, you should be comfortably trading. You shouldn't be worried about anything. So when we do, come in at 3 a.m. or at a specified time that you come in at, and you do recognize, oh shoot, we're at yesterday's what is this? Was this yesterday's high? Well, let's just say we are at yesterday's, or the most recent high of New York, and they do like a type 2. Okay, you might be able to sell that for a couple of pips, but that this structure broke out, gave out a type 1. You should be buying. You should be buying. But I think it's okay to trade the breakout, this moves right here with the trend. I'm pretty sure that's okay, but necessarily, if we're trying to be consistent, we're trying to look for easy trade setups with this strategy, we're going to be trading type 1s, CHF. Let me see. We're going to be trading, I want to see like a type 22, last week's high. This could be like a type 22, just for giggles, but the trend was overall down, and last week's high didn't hold, and that's okay. Let me zoom out on here. Yeah, that's all right. So I'm gonna just zoom out these charts. I just had it zoomed in for illustration, but this method is nothing. It should not be new to you, because we're just trading as what price does at yesterday's high and low. Go for there, go from that. But yeah. So those slides are in the folder, and just do what you gotta do. I will be applying this to my trading. Let's see, NZD. So yeah, just for instance, since the trend is bullish on a Wednesday, what's this? Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. Let's see if we go back on Wednesday. Let me pause it. So for GBP NZD, you see Wednesday, right? We wake up at 3 a.m. We see price automatically does a type 1 intraday setup, confluences with the type 1 buy. We should be buying because the trend now is up, right? We should be doing that. And look at that, railroad tracks. Buy. Bigger structure W. Buy. Very beautiful. Now we're chillaxing. Now we're cruising. Now we locking in profits. We're not worried about being glued to a 15-minute chart, and and knowing that other traders out there, they're swing trading, they're booking in profits. This is how they're booking in profits. This is how they're doing it big. So now you'll be able to. Thank you.
Okay, everybody, it's the end of the show. I'm Hip Hop Harry, and it's time to go. Remember, be careful every day. Bye. When I say good, you say bye. When I say good, you say bye. Good. Good. Good.